So, this is a school. You'd be surprised how much energy exists every day. People standing right in front of you, standing right now.
The other way?
Here's the basic how it works. Each place, they use energy in kilowatt hours. That's what this is measured by. The minimum amount of kilowatt hours a month for a year. It takes enough carbon dioxide out of the air to the equivalent of not driving over 1,000 miles.
Okay, so do you think with this project you're going to improve anything?
Yes, I think we can shut down some power plants.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
I'm doing consulting for the public market.
You know, you can blame inaction on external circumstances for the rest of your life. I'm hoping we'll switch that today.
That's the letter they're going to be sending away to
That's
Hillary
a letter
Clinton.
to Chuck Schumer.
Yes, that's a great idea. Mr. Beal, we have an idea. So, what project are you working on?
A consulting project.
What are you doing?
I'm consulting a landscaping company to see whether or not they use organic fertilizers and herbicides.
Hello, I'm Brittany Freitas.
And I'm Lanaisha Cox.
We're here with John Berquist. Okay, so John, what business are you doing?
We're not really doing a business. We're going to Jason's house.
That's very interesting.
How would this help the environment?
Well, we're gonna look at his house, overview it, see how efficient his energy use is.
Hi, Jason.
Yes, my house.
So how efficient do you think your house is right now?
Not very.
So you think you can change something in there?
Yes, a lot.
What are you guys doing for your project?
Office.
We are finding out how much it costs and how much energy is used per day for the computers since they're left on the entire day. And then we're going to use that information into an email and then send it to all the staff and teachers around the schools to tell them tell them the facts about it, and then they're hopefully going to be convinced to shut off their computers when they're done.
What is Doright? Well, Doright is a curricular program that allows students to model an actual corporation where students assume the role of consultants, and they go into the community and offer service to businesses that helps them become more sustainable, meaning less environmental risk, and also improve their profits. It really tends to blur the line between the student as learner and the student as social contributor of actually doing something for society while they're applying their schoolwork. Let's give it a dry run. Okay, so who's your client?
Tower Computers.
Tower Computers. Now, I'll be Tower Computers, so let's see where you are with this. Bring. Hello, Tower Computers.
Hi, this is Winfield Green. I'm a student at H.H. Wells Middle School, and we're doing a project and would like to involve your business. Are you interested?
Well, gee, I'm not really sure. What are you talking about?
We are doing a project in enrichment that involves overviewing a business and doing a report on their energy efficiency and how they can help save energy and save money.
And save money? That sounds like a reasonable idea. Well, what does this involve? We're really busy here. I don't know. We don't have much time. How do you do this?
Well, we will come over to your business for approximately 30 minutes, and we'll go around the store and check things such as dirty refrigerator coils, lights that are inefficient and being left on, or computers that are left on overnight, things like that.
Wow. Well, okay. When do you want to come over?
We'll be able to come over next weekend.
Young people, it's their future, and their enthusiasm and energy can be harnessed to actually educate the older generation about the importance of this issue. And that's kind of one of the concepts behind it.
This is the planning process where the groups are figuring out what they want to do and researching their topics.
Hello, my name is Lanisha Cox.
Hello, my name is Brittany Freitas, and we're here to talk about our enrichment project, and we are doing Stewart Title Insurance Company.
What exactly?
We're going there to observe and see how much energy they're using and how much water they use, and we're basically seeing like the wattage of the light bulbs, and then we're going to take that information back to class, and we are going to see what they're doing right and see what they're doing wrong. Then we're going to make a list of suggestions, and we're going to mail it back to them, and after that we're going to check up on them and see how they did. Lene, did you have anything to add?
Yes. Well, hopefully, we could take it into the long run and maybe start our own little business instead of also doing it in school.
We do this because businesses get interested in it because it saves them a lot of money, because people want to go to places that are helping the environment rather than killing it.
How did the idea of Doright come up?
The idea came up is that I've been teaching sustainability for many years and really trying to address the fact that the Earth is going beyond its limits of its carrying capacity. And there's a lot going on the planet to accommodate modern systems to help secure the future in that area. And there happens to be a corporation called Natural Step that is very much like Doright. What Natural Step does, it's a global company that consults to major corporations like Starbucks, you've heard of them, Home Depot, Bank of America, these are McDonald's, these are some of their clients, and they go into a particular business, do an entire operations audit and assessment of their procurement policies, of their waste management, of their energy use, and so on, and then they analyze it and they come up with a recommendation for how the company can be more efficient, more profitable, and actually reduce its environmental risk. And I was thinking, wow, that's very similar to what kids should be doing. And I thought, why couldn't we do a smaller version of that in the local community with kids acting as consultants and going to smaller companies like local mom and pop shops, and that'd be an awesome thing. So that's really where the idea came up, and we started it last year for the very first time, and we hit probably 40 businesses in Brewster, and kids were very excited about it, and the businesses loved it, and I said, wow, we're onto something. So that's really how it started, is that we were mimicking something in the real world.
Okay, well, the sun has a lot to do with it. The sun's rays come in every day basically for a visit to come and heat up the earth during the day. So it comes down, and because the atmosphere now is so thick because of the chemicals and the gases and the cars we're putting in that we're putting into it, and all the pollution, basically because it's so thick, it can't get back out. So one third of the sunlight gets out, but then the rest of the 2/3 stays in, heating up the earth and basically melting the polar ice caps. And it's killing off a lot of animals, and which then affects the food chain. So then we can have a lot of animals extinct because they can't adapt to the climate. And because we're using so many fertilizers and trucks to import and export food, that is also making the atmosphere thick.
They can start by helping out their community, by telling their friends and everything, oh look, you could save money just by changing your light bulbs. One simple light bulb can do the trick to it.
Yeah, people need to be aware, because I think people think there's a lot of action going on, but the people who aren't doing action, I think they're too basically lazy to do it. So I think we need to make people aware by, as I said, making pamphlets, flyers, writing to government officials like Hillary Clinton, John Hall, and Chuck Schumer. We actually do have someone in our class who wrote a letter to Hillary Clinton, Chuck Schumer, and John Hall. We have him right here. His name is John Berquist. John, would you like to explain your letters?
These letters are for the Healthy Farms, Fuels, and Foods Act of 2006. We're trying to pass a bill.
What exactly is the Healthy Farms Food?
It boosts funding for renewable energy development on farms, ranches, and forest lands.
Okay, and do you think, are you trying to encourage your friends to write letters also?
We actually got Joey, Sean, and Leo. They actually wrote 3 letters also.
Okay, so look, we have a lot of active participants in this letter writing. So when you watch this video, if you too could write a letter, you'd be helping us a lot. Thanks.
This is James Smith. I'm sorry. So, I want to talk to you about the New Wind Energy campaign. Yeah. I want to see, first of all, it's a trademarked term, so I want to see if I could use it. Well, I'm not quite sure how we're going to represent it because we wouldn't want to misrepresent New Wind Energy. So
The product.
yes.
Posters.
Brewster? Yeah, the middle school. I'm interested in maybe going around to a few local businesses, maybe
Schools.
put it around the neighborhood through mothers talking to each other and stuff, and just spread the word around. Cool. Thank
So
you anyway.
wait, say that again. What did she give us?
Okay,
Man,
she
that's
told
funny.
me basically there's 2 people up here, 2 different types of energy suppliers. One of them is NYSEG, the other one is Central Hudson. And you can, no matter what your energy supplier is, you can still get New Wind Energy. The difference is, if you or have NYSEG, you can just get it charged straight onto your account. She thinks it's a great thing, and if I decide to do anything else, or if I want to do anything else, such as like a public speaking or anything, I should contact her, and she just basically wants to be kept updated. But other than that, she says everything that I do is pretty much okay.
Okay, so for $5 a month, you could have that
$3
out.
a month. You could have that outcome. Exactly.
So who exactly will you be going around and telling this to?
Well,
You say all different types of groups. Name a few.
Well, I'd like to hopefully get homeowners and business owners, which pretty much covers everything.
And just let them know what's available?
I'll let them know what's available, and hopefully, as for businesses and actually everybody, I'm going to try to entice them a little bit into getting it. Instead of just saying, here it is, if you want it, come and get it. I'd say, there's a lot of great things, here's how you get it, and I'd make it easily available to them to purchase.
Do you think that this is something many people know about and they choose not to do, or do you think that they just don't know?
Personally, I think a lot of people don't know. And because I've talked about it, and I've gotten a lot of questions, and a lot of people just don't know what it is. So, no, I'd have to say people don't know, as opposed to inaction.
And efficiency is something that's important. People honestly think is important, and that they will want to pursue if they're, showed what's available.
Well, previously, if you asked me that question last year, I'd say no. But lately, people like An Inconvenient Truth, that movie by Al Gore. Because of things like that, progressive movements, I have to say, yeah, people are becoming more aware.
And you seem to really know your stuff.
Yeah, Mr. Beale has a lot to do with that.
What?
About how I know about all this stuff.
I said he really knows his stuff.
He does know his stuff.
Yeah.
Each group kind of goes off in their own direction and seems to specialize. So they've generated a lot of it on their own.
Yeah,
But I have to admit, I've kind of
Mr. Beale,
sort of responsible.
with this class, he's really let a lot of people do stuff that they normally wouldn't have the initiative to do on their own within school. And Mr. Beale has a lot of connections with a lot of people, and they really help projects. I consulted my dad. My dad's he's chief engineer, chief fire director for the Metro North Transit Authority building in Manhattan, and they were building a new office building. So I told him a lot about green building. which is building more environmentally efficient buildings, like solar panels, using materials that are environment friendly. And I helped him become aware of the many things he could do to construct an office building.
And where is that?
It's in Manhattan.
Do you know where?
I'm not quite sure.
And it's the Metro North
Metro North Transit Authority building. Yeah.
The world is depending on you. The rest of society is depending on you. This may be hard for you to fathom.
Now, okay, here's the terms and conditions. Basically, okay, here's how you pay for it, which is what most people are going to be interested in. It says you're going to be charged a monthly fee for each block. Each block is worth 100 kilowatt hours that you purchase. Your NYSEG account will be billed monthly for this fee. So basically, it's just added on to what you already have.
Oh.
Which means that basically you're paying them like a purchaser's fee.
So you can choose what type of energy you want to use instead of traditional energy.
This is for wind energy.
Yeah.
This agreement is for wind energy.
Who are you trying to convert to wind energy, Mr. Smith?
As many people as I can. Hopefully, like businesses, though. But people actually is what I'm trying to convert. Like just people's houses. Like,
people in general, just like
anybody, really.
Neighborhoods and things like that.
Anybody I can.
Here is other people doing the do-right process.
Maybe why should schools have
Erica Sinis?
No, we're just walking. Aha, restaurants. Boondog. It has two N's, two O's. Oh. Boondog.
Why is this part of the do-right process?
You can cancel this agreement without any penalty or obligation at any time prior to midnight of the third business day after the receipt of this notice.
Wow.
And where would you see Doright in 5 years?
My goal would be that it would be franchised across the United States and there'd be do-right chapters like the Boy Scouts because it's a huge part of social responsibility. It teaches just about everything that we aspire to in our country. And it's extremely timely, and it's really the topic for the next generation for the 21st century. So that would be where I might hope to see it. In exactly 5 years, maybe adopted in 20 other schools. Who knows?
Well, thanks for the interview.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure, and good luck.
Thank you.
Cheyenne, how do you feel about this project?
I feel that it's a chance to learn something and to actually save it. And to actually save the environment we are living in, and when the next generation comes around, instead of living in a big
the way that we have
dump,
to live.
Like the next generation can live in a safe environment that doesn't have to worry about global warming.